Land ho! God is here. Hi, everybody.
Let's start off with what motivated you to immigrate to the United States?
When we started, it's what my family looked for. The pay in Italy was not enough.
Business opportunities aren't available back at homeland. America looks promising.
What was your experience on the Darlington?
My family and I run the lower deck, crowded with other people also immigrating. A lot of the others were sick and very ill.
My experience was luxurious and pleasant on the upper deck. No one was sick.
Luca, from your experiences, do you find the struggles of your trip worthwhile?
Working back at homeland, pay was very little compared to America for the same work.
Martina, having no hardships, what did you look for in America worth leaving home?
My parents were looking to start a business.
How was the arrival at Ellis Island? Any troubles?
I lost contact with my family members. I believe they are quarantined and their names changed.
And you, Martina?
Flawless, almost perfect, other than name changes.
How was the life in Italy versus America?
America is amazing. I'm so grateful that I have a job and a house. In Italy, most of the rich had homes.
I suppose it's all right. I had everything in Italy, so there are times I wish I had stayed.
Do you plan on going back to Italy?
No, I'm happy here.
Probably. The business over here hasn't taken off as well as we hoped. We'll probably leave a cousin in charge.
How long did it take you to move to America from Italy?
Not long. There was so much hope for my family in America, more so than Italy.
I was mostly forced over here. I love my home, but my family wanted me to start this new branch of business.
And Luca, how were you able to afford moving to America?
My family had no choice but to sell the farm. They knew this would be the best for my future.
How were you able to adjust to everything? How was it different?
I was worried at first, but soon saw how many people were here for the same reason as I was.
I was confused when nobody knew who I was. I usually have a strong influence on people, so adjusting to be a common person was not easy.
Did you already have family in America?
No, but people back home left very often.
It was all just for business.
Luca, how difficult was it to find housing and having a life with multiple families in such a small space?
It was common courtesy to stay out of other people's things, but it was difficult to avoid it all. Everything was packed together and dirty.
How did your new neighbors react to moving in?
Everybody tried to keep their own doings.
How did you treat the other immigrants from other countries?
I mostly ignored them as they ignored me. Personally, I had nothing against them, but so many people hate each other, so it was best not to speak.
I really didn't have to talk much. I lived in a predominantly Italian neighborhood.
How were you able to overcome the language barrier?
Well, it was basically learn English or be left behind. I picked up enough to be able to communicate and then went from there.
We did have to learn English very quickly, but I just took a few classes.
Did you keep any of your traditions from your country, or did you leave it all behind when you immigrated here?
I was more than happy to leave Italy behind and sink into American traditions, but I did continue to celebrate Italian holidays like Infinity.
I continued to follow my Italian tradition in all aspects of my life. I didn't plan on staying as long as I did, and I was still attached to my Italian roots.
How has your view of America changed since you arrived?
The hype on America in the beginning was extremely high, so it was on heaven on earth to me.
I was reluctant to come over here, and compared to my home back in Italy, America was filthy and unpleasant.
Do you have anything you both would like to add?
Only that I hope I was able to shed some light on the immigration experience.
I think we pretty much covered it all.
Thank you for participating in this interview, and I really appreciate your insight to the immigration to the United States.
Of course, any opportunity to share the truth about immigration is very important to me.
Thank you for having me. I love telling my story.